Nick is with us in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Hi, Nick. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hey, Dave. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
My wife and I are in our mid-30s. We have about $30,000 in debt. We make about $90,000 a year. I'm in real estate school right now, also working my job. And my wife, for the last 7 years, has been doing CPA work, and she wants to go back to school to get her CPA, and we want to cash flow it. We have about $3,000 in savings. That was part of your program that we've been doing for the last few years. Can you give me any advice on that?
Advice on what?
On being able to cash flow that while paying off the debt that we have.
Okay, you make $90,000 a year, and she's been doing CPA work for how long? Accounting work for how long?
About 7 years.
Okay. And I think her going back to school and getting her CPA is a wonderful goal, and I would do it next year after you're out of debt.
Okay. We don't own a house or anything. We made a 1,000-mile move, so that's why we're renting a house right now.
Good.
We pay about $1,200 a month for rent.
Good.
Most of our debt, student loans, and one car note is what we have.
How much do you owe on the car?
About $10,000.
Okay. You make $90,000.
Yeah.
You're debt free in 1 year.
Okay.
$30,000. It's $2,500 a month. Then you're free. You can breathe. Build your emergency fund and cash flow her school. But you're trying to do three things at once, and when you try to do three things at once, none of them work. There is nothing on fire here except her emotions. She's been an accountant for 7 years. So she's an accountant for 8 years before she gets her CPA instead of 7 years. It's not a big deal. It's a good choice. It's not a good choice in the situation you all are in. You need to finally focus on this debt. You've been screwing around the edges of this, and you haven't hammered it. How much debt have you paid off so far, and in what period of time?
We've probably paid off about $10,000 in the last couple of years.
Yeah. See what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just completely wussified.
Okay.
Making $90,000, you paid off $5,000 a year for 2 years. That's sneezing. You follow me?
Yeah, absolutely.
You listen to this show. You hear these people come on here do their debt-free screams. You don't hear anybody say, I paid off $5,000 a year making $90,000. You don't ever hear that when they're doing a debt-free scream, do you? They paid off $30,000 a year making $90,000. So now is time. Now, you guys, you don't have to do Dave Ramsey's plan. You don't have to get out of debt. You can live and be, do your life. She can go back to school. You can keep the car debt, keep the student loan around the next 20 years. You can do all that. You'll just be normal. But and I'm not going to be mad at you. You'll still be my friend. You'll just be one of my broke friends. And I got a lot of them. So, but if you want to do the stuff we're talking about, it's time for you all to turn up the heat. It's time for you all to get really mad about this situation. And quit trying to do 73 things at once, because you're still eating out, you're still going on vacation, you're not doing a good budget, you're just wandering around the field out here hoping you can find the fence. It's time to get laser, intense, emotionally focused. And if you do that, you can clear this debt in 1 year. Then she goes to school. You'll knock that CPA out. And I agree with her goal. I think it's a great, it's a great field of study, great tool to have in your belt. And it'll probably up her income a good bit to be able to do that. All of that will be great. But it's just symptomatic of the way you all been doing this so far. So this is the day you decide. What are you going to do? You going to keep doing it the way you've been doing it? You're going to keep getting what you've been getting? Or you're going to do something different? It's up to you. You get to choose. That's the beauty. God gives you the dignity to choose. You have the right to choose. And I'll give you the same dignity. You have the right to choose. But you call me and ask me for advice, which means you're going to get my advice. That's how that works.